In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you guys this makeup tutorial, this ventriloquist doll, cracked, creepy ventriloquist doll. So, yeah, okay, the only thing that happened, though, is my teeth right here look a little bit pink because of the red color, like, going on to the white. It looked a little bit pink. Can't really do anything about that. I tried to, like, do the tissue with the setting it with the loose powder, and I mean it works a little bit, but it still transfers. And then also, just so you guys know, my teeth look like super yellow because like the white, and there's like so much white in this, it like makes my teeth look yellower, which is so gross. Like my teeth are not like, they're not naturally yellow, so just disclaiming that because they look like really gross. But it looks better if you just keep your mouth shut. So here's today's tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Like always, I've started off with washing my face with the Lush Ultra Bland Facial Wash, and then I toned with the Up and Up brand skin toner, and I moisturized with the Estée Lauder Daywear Moisturizer, and moisturized my eyes with the Avon A New Clinical Eye Moisturizer. Starting off this look, I'm sorry guys, I did put this in a time lapse. I don't know why I did. It looks really bad, but this is just for part of it. I used my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Smoothing Primer all over my face. Then I took a glue stick all on my brows and took this NYC Loose Translucent Powder and set them. And then I just took a big fluffy brush and fluffed it all away. And then you can do another layer of glue and then powder, and then you can do as many layers as you want of this. I just felt like it wasn't doing any better of how many layers. I feel like 2 is just enough, and then as soon as you start putting more, it's kind of useless. So I did 2, and then I started off with my MAC, what is this called? The Studio Fluid Foundation all over my face, and then did a second layer anywhere I wanted, that I felt like I wanted more coverage, because for this doll look, you're going to want a flawless skin. Then I, using my damp beauty blender, like always, I just did that all over my face, and then I put a few layers of this on my brows to once again continuing trying to make my brows disappear. Then I took a teeny little brush with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and put this a little bit under my eyes, and then I also put on my eyelids and on my brows, and oh wait, I'm blending it out first, and then you'll see here in a second. Right now I did a couple layers of this also on my brows, and I blended that out with a damp beauty blender. Then that wasn't concealing my brows enough, so I took a tiny little brush with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I thought the white might lighten the dark brown brow hairs, and honestly, it didn't do too much, but it did sort of little bit help. But in the end, I couldn't get my eyebrows to be perfectly gone. It was so difficult for me. But then I just took more concealer and blended that out, and I did a bunch of layers of this until I had it somewhat okay looking. Then I took the NYC powder again, and I just puffed this with one of those like powder puffs that you can get with any like powder. They're really cheap and you don't usually use them, but for this look it was really nice because it makes your face super matte when you just puff it and press it on, and it kind of lightens the skin tone because it is translucent color. Then I just fluffed away the extras with a fluffy brush. Then I'm taking a tiny little brush again, and I'm taking some white grease makeup, grease white makeup, I guess. I don't know what it's called. And then I just took my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and started to make it more white and around my under eyes, and this is going to be the doll eyes, and a little bit on my lid. Then I just took the brush and kind of blended it all together so it looked kind of like a circle-ish. Then I took a fluffy brush with this Lorac Pro Palette Cream shade, and I'm just going to put this on the white to make it a little bit more of an off white. I didn't want it super bright white because it was very intense. I just added this color on top. Then I took the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Strawberry Milk, and this is just a gorgeous, shimmery, light pink, and this is going to be the doll eyes lid color. And I put this all the way up to my brow bone because our eyes are supposed to be giant. And I took the shadow in the color Buck, I think from the Naked One palette from Urban Decay, on the fluffy side of the Naked brush. And I put that over my brows as kind of the transition shade. And you can tell my brows did not look amazing. I didn't do good at blocking them out, but just ignore that. Then I took some black grease paints, and I tried my hardest to sculpt out some rounded brows, I guess, with black grease makeup or grease paints, and this was super hard, and they were not even like at all, but it's okay. Then I took this e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen, and this just is going to darken up and clean up all the lines. And I took like this inexpensive e.l.f. pen because I don't know, I didn't feel the need to use an expensive product. But then I did a light layer of the Maybelline Rocket Mascara. So I put some upper lashes on, and I just want to make a disclaimer also while I'm talking. I am apparently not super good at blocking out my eyebrows because they look really blotchy and like really muddy when you try to put shadow on top of them. So be careful. If you're better at blocking out eyebrows than me, then good for you. But otherwise, if you're just watching this video just to be entertained and you're not even gonna try out the look, just, I don't even know what to say, enjoy the entertainment because I messed up. So yeah, so the lashes I use on my upper lashes, I use the Amazon lashes, I'll link them down below. I use the 11 lashes, which are, both these lashes are very doll-like, where they're very spiky at the end, like they're not super full at the end, they like spike out at the end. So I'm using these lashes, and then I am also using the Amazon 37 lashes, which are one of my favorites out of all of them, and they look like this, and these ones are also very spidery and spiky at the end. So those are the kind of lashes that you want to go for. Those look the most doll-like. And then also on the inner corner, I put one individual lash on each inner corner just because I felt like when you put like big dramatic lashes too close in your eyes, it can really like irritate your eyes and it doesn't feel super comfortable. So when you put some shorter lashes on your inner corners, it feels a lot more comfortable, and it just makes your eyelashes look a lot more full because the lashes go all the way in instead of just stopping right here. So that's like a trick, I guess, to put just put an individual lash right on the inner corner. I just used one of these for each eye. And then I curled them all together with my Revlon lash curler, my favorite lash curler ever. And I also always use my Duo eyelash glue. I'm going to be putting lower lash lashes, and these are just regular, very natural lashes. These are the Amazon 5 lashes. I've never used these in a video because they're super natural, and I like super dramatic eyelashes for looks, but these are really nice for the lower lashes because they're still super dramatic, but they're still pretty natural. I mean, they're not as full, so they look good on the lower lashes. I'm going to be taking my Dior Show eyeliner pen, and I'm just going to begin creating the lower lash line. In the end, it kind of worked out, but I still felt it was pretty thick. But as soon as you put the bottom lashes on, I felt like it kind of worked out. Then I'm just going to take this Real Techniques stippling brush with the e.l.f. Pink Passion blush, and I'm just going to start by putting that kind of in a circle right on the apples of my cheeks. I'm sorry about my voice, guys. I guess I've been doing voiceover so much today that like my voice is starting to get like dead. But I'm just gonna be creating a circle of the blush, and then I'm gonna wipe off the brush and blend it all out. Then I'm taking the Benefit Hoola bronzer with the Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just gonna contour where you normally contour on your cheekbones and bring it up in kind of a U shape into your smile lines to give a more rounded cheek, I guess, and to make your cheeks look a lot more like round and puffy. And then I'm just gonna blend that out. Then I'm taking a white grease paint, and I'm gonna start filling in my lower lip, and this is gonna be the upper row of teeth, and you'll see it all come together. And then I'm taking the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk, and I'm just making it more opaque of a white. Then I'm taking the same small brush, and I'm just going in and making another half crescent shape underneath that, leaving a gap in between to put the black grease paint. And I'm just going to put this in between. It's going to be like the open part. Like if your mouth was open and like you can see the black on the inside of your mouth, this is what that black is doing. And I'm just going to fill in the inside part. Then I'm taking this red grease paint and filling in the upper lip, and I'm really overextending or overdrawing my upper lip just because I want it to feel really dull, like really painted, really fake. So I also extended my Cupid's bow quite a lot. It was quite big. So that's what I did with my upper lip, and then I just continue doing that. Then I'm going to be drawing my lower lip right underneath the white, and just with this tiny little brush using the same red grease paint, and I'm just going to do that. Then I'm going to set my lips with the NYC loose translucent powder and a fluffy brush and 1 ply of tissue, and this is just going to help a little bit with the transfer so the red doesn't go onto the white. It helps a little bit, but not super much. You can still tell it transferred a bit. So then I'm taking the e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen, and I'm just gonna draw, that ventriloquist line where like your mouth is, from the corners of your mouth down, and I'm just setting it once again using the same method I just used before. Then I'm gonna take that e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen again, and I'm just going to start drawing perfectly doll looking teeth, and I want them to be perfectly and like straight, just so they look super painted and super fake, because that's obviously what a ventriloquist doll is, super painted on. Then I'm taking the Urban Decay shadow in the color Blackout with the e.l.f. brush, the e.l.f. smudge brush, and the e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm just going to start with the smudge brush. It's a tiny little dense brush, and I'm just going to create the shading. I'm just leaving a little bit of a gap in between the eyeliner and the shadow, and I'm going to start taking that smudge brush and putting a line of black eyeshadow and then blending it out with the e.l.f. brush, the other e.l.f. one. And then I ended up taking the Urban Decay fluffy side of the Naked palette brushes and blending that out even more, and then I took the Real Technique setting brush and blending it out even more, and just slowly adding more black and blending and everything like that until I have it how I wanted it. Then I'm just going to take one of these like really cheap black crayon cream makeups or cream paints, and it's like a crayon form or like in a stick, and this is kind of a light crayon, like it's not super pigmented, so it's good to just start off your cracks in your face, and then it also adds a little bit of shading and shadow underneath the eyeliner. When you put a super black dark eyeliner on top of it, it makes it look like shadows. So then I'm just taking, I'm not sure if I'm using the e.l.f. or the Dior one, but I'm just going to take one of the eyeliners, and I'm just going to start doing really thin cracks, and in some spots doing little holes, and that's how I did the cracks. It was honestly pretty easy. Then I took the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Taupe and started creating freckles all around my cheek area and like my cheekbones and my nose. Then taking my finger or a damp beauty blender, I go back and forth between both and just tapping in the freckles. It makes them look a lot more realistic. Then I'm taking the MAC Eyebrows pencil in the color Fling, and this is just nice to add different shades so it makes it more real looking. And then I'm also, you'll see me using my old eyebrow pencil that I used to use, the TG one in the color Brunette, and I started using that just to add a little bit more of darker freckles. And then at the end, I took my beauty blender and blended it all out, and it made it look a lot more real. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making it. Yeah, it's pretty easy, honestly. I'd say the hardest part to this tutorial is like this eyebrow situation. So when I tried blocking out my eyebrows, apparently I'm not the best at them because they look really like blotchy and like muddy when I try to put eyeshadow on top of them. So I mean, it kind of works out. I make it work. I can make it work, but. Or you guys can just not even block out your eyebrows and just put shadow over it, and hopefully that'll blend a little bit. I don't know. So this is the finished tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like it if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you guys think, as well as comment down below other video suggestions you guys want. Suggest videos down below. Whatever type of makeup tutorial, if you want beauty makeup or if you want a special effects makeup tutorial, let me know. Give me ideas. And yeah, and subscribe to become beauty and be a part of our beautiful world. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye!